Hello MYP5, we are going to look at example 6 on page 468. So the question in the example says an arithmetic sequence has its third term 14.2 and the fifth term is 19.6. We have to find U11. Okay, we can see the consecutive terms are not given. So we are approaching this question a little differently on whatever you have already done on simultaneous equations. Right, so third term is 14.2. Fifth term is 19.6 and we have to find the 11th term. Now my general formula in arithmetic sequence. Again the same one. U1 plus n minus 1 into d. General formula is used to find any term that you want to find. Okay. So my third term was already 14.2. The first term is not given. So the 3 minus 1 is there into d. And that simplifies, when I simplify that bracket, it becomes 14.2 equals to u1 plus 2d. Next one, for the fifth term that I have, u5 is equals to 19.6. So 19.6 is equals to u1 plus 5 minus 1 into d. That simplifies to 19.6 is equals to u1 plus 4d. That's my first equation. That's my second equation. Now I can choose whether I use the elimination method or substitution method. So for me personally, I find elimination method to be much easier in this situation. So I'll subtract the two equations. 14.2, because u1, the coefficient of u1 is the same, so I can just subtract the two equations straight away. 14.2 minus 19.6 is negative 5.4. u1 minus u1, you'll end up at 0. 2 minus 4 is negative 2d. So that's my equation. Let's get rid of the negative 2. We'll come this side as divide by negative 2. You get your value for d as 2.7. Then I found my d. How do I find the other variable, which is u1? Of course, the way we learned in simultaneous equations, we'll substitute this 2.7 in one of the original. So I'll just take the first one. 14.2 is equals to u1 plus 2d. Then I'll be substituting 2.7 in place of d, which simplifies to 5.4. Let's get rid of it. u1 is 8.8. Now, I've got my d, I've got my u1, and I have to find my u11. Same thing on the general formula. So that's my formula. In place of u1, I've got 8.8. In place of 2.7, I've got, in place of d, I've got 2.7. My 11 is my value for n. That simplifies to 10 times that there, and then you get that. Keep in mind, brackets to be done first. So u11 is 35.8.